I'm looking for a Glock 19, and man, it's great knowing people in the gun community, because man, it cuts out a lot of bullshit, and you can buy from people you trust, and you can sell to people you trust, and of course, you know, do it the legal way. You got to go through your FFL dealers, and you won't have any problems. So a good buddy of mine purchased my PM9, and another good buddy of mine is selling a Glock 19, Generation 3. And I asked him, is it a real new Glock? Because I like the dull slide with the new finish on the barrel. Because this finish on these barrels are ridiculous. They just, I mean, here you got a gun with 1,200 rounds through it, plus 25 hollow points, 0 failures, 1,200 rounds, 25 hollow points, 0 failures. Yes, you can trust your life with it. But this is the newer Glock. This is a Gen 4. But I like the dull matte finish on here because it's not slippery. The older Glocks had that tinnifer finish, and it was like, I don't know, it feels like it's armor-alled, you know, you have to watch. You just get a better grip on it. There's no slippage at all, 0. I love it. And this Gen 4 Glock has been wonderful. Glock 23, my favorite model, but I would like to have another Glock in my collection for carry, which will be a Glock 19. Now the guy that's selling me a Glock 19 is giving me a fantastic deal on it, and that's why it's great to know people on YouTube. And it's unfired, so it's like a brand new Glock. The only thing he did to it, he put an extended slide release on there, but it's chrome. I'm not real into that, so I'll probably replace it, put a black one on, and of course put the extended takedown tab, which I have another one over there. And I'm just telling you what's coming up. Now that I have a job where I have to carry a gun, which is a lot of fun, by the way, I can have an assortment of guns to carry. My SIG 228, my Glock 23, soon my Glock 19. Next week I should be getting that. I want to get a holster now for the Glock 21. I would like to carry my Glock 21, and I'm thinking about getting another one of these Safariland, the kind with has the suede leather inside, has the thumb lock, and that locks in there so no one can pull the gun off you. Because when you're in that gun range, it's in a shady neighborhood, this gun range. This isn't like a place out in a community where there's wonderful families and all. It's near a shady ass area, and you got some real characters coming here. So I want to make sure I have a holster where no one can come up and just pull my gun out. You know, I have this slide release there, the gun release there, right where your thumb would be. So I think this kind of a holster is ideal for where I'm working. So I'm going to get another one for a Glock 21 if it exists. I gotta check it out. $40 for these. I mean, that's ridiculous. It's a great price for that. So that's what's going on right now. I went to Walmart, man, no ammunition, and the guy told me, man, you should have been here yesterday. I said, why? The shelves were full, he said. I said, you gotta be kidding me. He goes, yeah, the shelves were full. By the end of the day, they emptied out. I said, oh my God. So you just got to get there at the right time. When I got there, they had nothing. They had these 22 WMR, I don't know what the fuck they are. Some kind of Magnum rounds. I don't have nothing that shoots them. So that's all they had. They had that, and they had some weird rifle rounds that I don't carry, and of course shotgun ammo, which they were getting low on. So I didn't get nothing at Walmart, but I did go to Working Gear today, and I got an awesome pair of boots. Since they're very tactical and a lot of police use them, I will show them to you. These are the ones I usually wear. These are the ones I told Ebo me to get. Only cool dudes wear Carolinas. Carolinas are sweet. The only problem with these is they kill your feet. They're an excellent boot. I mean, I've had these for years, and look how nice they look. I like this style boot with the heel and the big traction on the sole. I just like that look. You know, I guess I'm old-fashioned. Looks like a Harley Davidson boot. You know what I mean? Carhartt makes a boot like these that look like these, and I almost tried one of them on. But when you're standing in these kind of boots, you know, these are over $100. You standing in them all day long, especially if you're standing in a gun range on the hard concrete. These kill me. These kill me. So, I mean, I don't really want to show boots on my videos, but these are so nice. I got to show you these. I went to working gear and I got these Magnum Essential Equipment. Very expensive. A couple police officers recommend these to me. They're very, very comfortable. So I figure I'll let you guys see it. Heavy price tag though. Yep, they're not cheap. But they're pretty sweet. They're waterproof and supposedly they're really, really comfortable. There they are. Pretty cool, huh? Very light, canvas, and what's cool about these, once you tie these to your foot and get it comfortable, you don't have to touch this anymore. You just unpull that and just unzipper them, and you can slide them right off. Ain't that cool? I always seen these. I really wasn't, you know, keen on how they looked because you know, I'm old-fashioned. I just showed you the boots that I like look-wise. I like the old style, but these are kind of growing on me. These are pretty cool. So yeah, 150 bucks. So I mean, I don't know why they're 150 bucks. I mean, the sole ain't even sewed on. That's why I don't get the Timberland thing. Everyone buys Timberlands. They're real popular. Are they good boots? I mean, Timberland soles, they're not even sewed on. They're just like these. They're just glued on, and they get all this money for them. At least the Carolinas, you can see the sole. It has a leather sole and it's sewed on. You know, the sole's secured to the shoe. It ain't glued on. I never bought a pair of Timberlands because I think they're cheap looking. I know a million of you guys wear them. I just think they're cheap looking. These are pretty cool. But I was going to get a pair of 511 Tactical, but they weren't as cool. Not as comfortable. These Magnums were way more comfortable than the 511 Tactical. So I got the Magnums, but these were friggin' $50 more. That's what I did today. They're for work. Pretty sweet. Timberland makes a version of those too, and they're called the Timberland Pros. They're really sweet, but they didn't have my size. Now the Timberland I'm talking about, which the ones I say I don't like the way they look. They don't look like they're a good quality boot. Is the typical tan ones you see everybody fucking wearing, and you know you see everyone and his mother got them. To me, I think, you know, you're gonna spend a ton of money on boots over $100 if it at least ain't got a stitched on sole. Why would you buy that? You know. The new boot channel. Welcome to the Armory Boot Channel. Well, I don't know what to say. All I can say is this Gen 4 Glock 23, it just, you know, it just keeps going. Yes, it does. It's the Energizer of guns. Very nice gun. I can't shoot real good with it. I mean, if the trigger was a little nicer, I probably could shoot excellent with it, but it's just that staple gun trigger makes you move the muzzle a lot. That's the only thing with Glocks. If you don't own a Glock and you're thinking about getting one, I'm telling you, and if you don't like the looks of it, it'll grow on you because you're going to see that it never lets you down. Always have a high magazine capacity. That's what Glock's known for. And I mean, you get 13 plus 1, 14 rounds of 40 in this little compact gun. And what I will say about Glock, as far as toughness goes, they definitely make the best magazines of any gun I've ever seen. I mean, they're awesome. But it's hard to get the floor plate off without chewing this thing up. So when you clean it, it's hard to get it off. But they make them that way purposely because they're designed for a police officer to have to drop his mag on the ground, and you know the floor plate can't come off. So it's held on there extra secure with these extra 2 teeth on each side, but it makes it a bitch to get it off. It's the only thing I don't like about them. But they're amazing. I mean, 1,200 rounds. I mean, look at any other gun. After 50 rounds, you get this wear mark right here. Now this is 1,200 rounds, 1,223 rounds. Look at this. Now this is the new Glocks. If you have an older Glock and the barrel's real black, it doesn't have this special finish on here. That's why when I was buying this Glock 19 for my buddy, I specifically said, as long as it's a late model Glock, I'll buy it, because I love how that finish never comes off. It don't come off there, and it don't come off there. Look. So if I sold this and someone said, if someone was selling this to me, and I said, how many rounds were through it? The dude would probably say, oh, I got like 50 rounds to it. And I would look at it, and I'd be like this. And I'd be like, oh, I guess so. He's not lying. Guess what? That's the only thing you got to watch when you buy these new ones. If they don't show anywhere, it's crazy. Very, very cool. So, just a bullshit video, something to throw up, just to hang out with you guys today. By the time you'll see it, I'll probably be at work. So, that's it. I'm excited about the Glock 19. Can't wait to get it. I'm getting it for a decent price. And we're going to shoot the piss out of it. And what's good about the Glock 19, that holster I just showed you, will work with both of them, the 23 and the 19. Very cool. Alright guys, and don't forget about, I don't know if I mentioned him yet. Yeah, I did, about a month ago. Check out Guy Fitzgerald's channel. I'll put his link under the video. It's a great channel. If you guys are into hunting, I know a lot of you guys that watch this channel are hunters. And it's a great channel where, you know, they do everything. They show you how to prepare meat, and there's shooting videos, all kinds of guns, a lot of archery. He's an artist with that archery bow, man. He's pretty incredible. I'm not a hunter. I don't know shit about it, but you know when someone's good at something. Okay, so I just put his link under there. Check him out, and that's it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Hopefully we get more shooting videos up.